All right. So I'm here to do a weekly review of my trades. Um, I had a few trades this week, not too many, and then we'll go into a game plan for the week. Today is Sunday, June 16th. Last week we had federal funds rate and CPI on the same day, which is pretty uncommon. Rarely ever happens, but that was a big day. But yeah, we'll go ahead and dive into my recap for the week. So here's my calendar. I only traded maybe 2 days. So yeah, I traded on Thursday, Friday no trades, and I took some trades, 2 losses on Monday, I'm pretty sure. My weekly analysis. Let's see how it went. I'm just going to read this. So we're just going to review what I was looking for last week and then what happened. And we'll kind of, I have, so what I do is um, I have a weekly recap and I review what was my bias, what happened this week in the price action, what was the news, what did I do well, what did I need to improve, what's like the one thing I need to focus on now after we've done that. What have I learned this week? Were there any days I shouldn't have traded or took a break? Oh, that's this just made me think of this. Days I should. Oh, I'll just include that in the same question. Okay, yeah, but you get the point. Some of this needs to be updated. I don't keep track of this anymore because it's not necessary. All right, so let's start on the weekly chart. Last week's analysis for the Dow. Still weekly displacement on the Dow here. And looking in higher time frame, looking weak still. Failed above last week's daily highs. What was this on Sunday? I don't know what that's talking about. Failed above last week's daily highs and created those equal highs that got swept and manufactured. Oh, it's talking about the previous week. So, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Seems like we could get short here somewhere, yeah. So that's actually what ended up happening. Took out this high. But still not super confident since we were in a discount on the higher time frame range. Yep. If I was going to get short, I ideally like us to get into uh, a real discount, which we actually did. Oh, so yeah, we actually did, but that's just not my type of setup. I feel like we need to get into the fair value gap, so. But yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for last week. Looking for more clarity. Looking for more clarity. Nothing super clean. Like if there's a clear displacement on the 1 hour, which there was no displacement. Everything got like bought back up. So this was the big move. Here's Monday. No displacement. Swung that took out the high. So I call that the GTFO setup where it's just get the fuck out. Takes out all the highs and the lows and doesn't create any directional type of a setup. If anything, those are some equal lows here. But this is just a hard play. I'm not really liking the price action. If anything, I'm actually think this may head higher. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So last week we weren't really sure. We were looking for something more clear. Didn't get it. Didn't trade it. Nice. Cool. Let's jump to the ES. Just from a different video. All right. Yeah, smaller time frame, relative equal high, sweep. For downside. Did I just miss that? What was Monday? Oh, wow. Monday we started way up here. Yeah, we were looking for a short, it looks like. Yeah, because we hadn't had we were consolidating at the highs, the previous all-time highs here. If you look, whatever, this is kind of what you can use here. This was the previous all-time highs. So yeah, consolidating here. Monday, Sunday, okay. So Sunday opened up, consolidated at the lows, got into this fair value gap, swept it, and we were looking for a relative equal high sweep for downside, which, if you look, I don't know what equal highs we were talking about, because I wrote that on Sunday. Is it these? But anyways, let's finish reading it. Similar to NASDAQ, but more weakness since no closures above the highs. Leaning bearish for a flow, read short, 15-minute displacement to the downside, very small short into logical PD or A discount. Right now, nothing super clean on either, so gonna wait for flow and PA. Oh yeah, so flow on Friday I think was very bearish, or at least I was biased bearish because of the flow. And then looks like it did play out. But the equal highs I was referring to must have been these here. Not really sure, because Friday swept those, so not really sure what I was talking about. Sure, I had a reason, and it was probably these highs, and then they just got taken out into Monday. So yeah, that wasn't super clean. Nothing was super clean. The flow was weird. I think, yeah, anyways. Should have had a plan for upside. Should have had a plan, because what we did here Friday dipped into the fair value gap. Higher time frame. And if you go to 4 hour, we displaced here. And obviously we're consolidating here, but then we got the retests, and I could have looked long here, so that was a mistake. Let's write that. Things to improve. This is the same thing I've been doing lately, is not having a plan for the other direction. So taking note of that, make sure I have plans for both ways. Okay. Let's jump to NASDAQ, because that was this is where we were, you know, and this is the answer, displacement above the highs. So NASDAQ, similar situation here. So I must have been talking about these equal highs here. Yeah, similar situation. Yeah, same thing. Okay, but listen to this. NASDAQ, only logical idea is upside. Obviously, if you pull back and look for dip buys, unless very strong displacement, right now showing weakness since consolidating at the highs. So watching flow for directional buys. I think I just need to have more conviction with this because that's a displacement retrace for a value gap discount. Boom, nailed it. So could have gotten in long here. Let's see if there's a something in that dip that looks good. It's a hard one. Yeah, just kind of a tough week, honestly, to get something clear. So, but we did get those dip buys on Friday. So I could have been looking for an ad here below these equal lows, but wasn't part of the plan. That's why I got to have both ideas, I think, played out. Obviously, have my bias. This is the answer. This is the solution to that mistake. I need to have a bias, right? And that's what I keep doing. I'm like, okay, I don't want to confuse myself by having a plan for the other way. That's been the problem. That's been the problem for why I keep doing that and not having two plans. The solution to that is to have two plans, but know what my bias is. And that's just silly. I think I keep getting worried about having two plans is going to confuse me, but it's not. So yeah, really for this week, you guys can't see, but I've been typing in here. One thing I can do, just know my bias, but still have plans both ways. Do the work. Let's just say that. Cool. Yeah. That's going to be my new focus this week for my morning game plans. All right, man. All right. Let's jump into DXY. But yeah, obvious. This is obvious. Like we'll do this in the game plan, but obviously we have new price action here. So the ZXY, this one was pretty spot on again. Watch how we react at the previous order block. Boom, boom, which is here. Boom. Rejection off that. One more daily sweep of the daily order block. And down. Yeah, so we got the move. I would have thought we would have kept going though. That was the one thing with last week's price action. So here's Friday. Pumps. Friday night. Well, maybe that's... yeah, whatever. Anyways, we reject off the daily order block. Back into all of this liquidity void, refilling all this into the order block, and then boom, pump, and this is all volatility from the CPI. Was expected. So I knew this would be a hard area, and then if we kept going, boom, we did, and now we're at this previous swing. This could even head up higher now to these equal highs. So But at the same time, though, this could be the area we reject. Maybe we take this high first, though. Anyways, yeah, that was kind of what I was expecting. Euro wants lower into the fair value gap with GU. What fair value gap? And I'm not seeing the fair value gap that I was talking about. Oh, that's because last week was the gap down. Okay. All right. Yeah, we were expecting this would head lower because of the pound. Pound got it, but is it deep enough? That's the question here. I'm not convinced. We can look at other things though first. I mean, this is all liquidity it just took out, so it could be good enough. But yeah, I think this may come down a little lower. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I was looking for. Ended up happening very late into the week. JPY, I adjusted my stop. Don't like the way it's coming back up. Boom, got taken out. I already know the chart. I've been watching that one a lot. Took me out. We had relative equal highs everywhere, so that was very logical. I'm glad I moved my stop. Saved myself some losses. So I think this could even come back up higher. So we're going to stay out of this until something clear sets up. CAD pumping. I like that this is happening for oil. Possible retracement long set up in a few days based on Friday displacement. Did I just completely miss this? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Friday displacement. This was the Friday move. We were looking for a retrace. Yeah. Missed that. But yeah. Still may get another opportunity here though. This isn't looking too good, honestly though. But could have rode that one up. Things aren't super clear for me lately. I'm excited to do my analysis for this week because I really need to do it this week. Got confused during this week's price action. All right, let's jump into oil. Oil long may now finally be in the cards, and we want to get long for a good price into the 4-hour fair value gap. So now the daily. But anyways, this was all last week, this move up. So didn't get a pullback. That's what I was looking for. Silver, I like this for short. Gold similar to silver. Gold. What the? I must have messed this up. I think I wrote my gold analysis on silver and my silver analysis on gold. Whoops. But yeah, both looking for like a clear structural setup on the lower time frames, since this is just consolidating here and not like creating displacements So created a lot of SMT. Let's see, yeah. So it looks like that might have been the long there, but I'm not super confident in gold and silver. I don't know enough about the markets to know like what's driving the, like I don't know enough about the fundamentals of gold and silver. So versus the indices I do. And like currencies, that's pretty general, you know, like oh, rates, inflation. I don't really know how the markets correlate with gold and silver as much. So those are setups I wait for when the chart is really clean. But this is like consolidation down, upward consolidation, sharp move, but then still maintaining this range. So just kind of don't like this type of PA for my own setups. Okay. Anyways, yeah, cool. Now, my bias going into the week was not really determined, but saw signs. What happened in last week's price action? Indices popped, but Dow stayed very weak on relatively hawkish Fed. News this week, CPI, Fed funds. Things done well. I've been actually managing my trades really well lately. I used to struggle with taking profits, like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah. Managing the positions, reducing risk by taking profit. So, also staying out are not clear. So yeah, I've been doing good on that, even though, yeah, things improve. Honestly, just the analysis. We've already done that. Okay, what have I learned this week? Look both ways and see both arguments while also sticking with my bias. Were there days I shouldn't have traded? I think I could have traded Monday and Tuesday more. Cause yeah, I've been using the flow, but that's the problem is I feel like I've been a little too reliant on it. Days annotated, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. My sleep this week, I'm just gonna write that one in. I slept better once I took a nap. Utilized my B3, my niacin. I've been taking niacin lately. Alright, time for the exciting part, though this has been kind of boring for me, but that's part of the work. So, I still want to review my trades, because I honestly don't even remember my Tuesday trades. I remember I took 2 losses, so I might have to just do that in a different video, because, yeah, I want to keep this going. Alright, so let's delete this. 1 second. Weekly analysis and game plan. Just so you can see it. Alright. We'll start with NASDAQ. Because we gotta redo a lot of these drawings. A lot of these are, yeah, we're just gonna delete these. Start with the monthly. Cool. And we had a whole red month. Alright. What does that mean? Prior month high. Oops. June open. Oh, this is the weekly chart. Whoops. Oops. Excuse me. All right. You may consider this an order block here. Weekly oblique. Alright, okay. Now to the interesting stuff. So we got a fair value gap here. Daily fair value gap. Daily fair value gap. Kind of like when we got a little bit of a color going on. And obviously we have more fair value gaps, but this is the current dealing one that we're interested in. We did have a big daily opening gap here, so let's just mark that out. It's in a different color though. Gray. End dog. Okay. All right. Wow, we closed at the highs. That's crazy. So yeah, we'll see how we react here. Obviously this is bullish. Could get a pullback. Flow on Friday for. We were looking for a weird situation. Oh no, we were looking. What was I looking for? We were looking long. We were looking long on the ES. Why did I not get long? What the heck? Oh yeah, because we had puts on top. What the heck, dude? Did I just misread that completely? Here's what I'm looking at. I was confused on Friday. Put premiums. But obviously green. Must have been the previous days. huge call volume. Red. And then green. What is going on here, dude? What happened here? Because I was short here on Thursday. Took the win and then took the loss. Got the move down. Puts exiting. Huh. Yeah, maybe I just was out of it Friday or something. Because now that I look at it, it's like, why did I not get long here? What the heck? That was a... What? Dude, what am I thinking here? Friday, oh, whoops. Boom, yeah, what in the world? What was I thinking, man? Should have got long in there. That's a 15 minutes right there. 7 a.m., so that would have been 5 a.m. I would have been, should have been up. And if not, could have got in here on New York session. Dang, yeah, what was I doing, bro? I think, yeah, we got this, the puts, the put premiums were saying down, but we got that down move. So they probably exited in pre-market, which they can. And they probably hit all that volume there. Wow, I didn't even see this. Good thing I'm doing this. But yeah, this looks bullish as freak to me. Yesterday or Friday, they were loading up, it seems like. At least on the ES. And then obviously on the Dow or on the NASDAQ, we got the move higher. So let's go back to the daily. The only thing I could see is like a dip down into here, equal lows. So, but I feel like this is just gonna go. It was already going on Friday. So, yeah, let's write that up. NASDAQ. Going higher, but a pullback. Into daily for value gap with equal lows on the consolidation. I like higher. Obviously this is bullish. There's like having a plan short is like fighting kind of what I'm seeing here. So yeah, if we got like a smaller time frame, okay, let's write that up because that's what I need to work on. Okay, I like higher, but a short if flow signals and there's a setup. MSS. Okay. ES. ES did get the pullback. It's ready to go too. Got the Friday morning and now looks ready for up. Ba, 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 da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. This looks similar. Look at that. Displacement higher, pullback Friday. It'd be nice if it got a double dip. If flow is bearish and because this is a market structure shifting type of a move. So equal highs here. Yeah, looking long. That was the long here. Second entry would have been there. This may just give us a hard time here. I mean, short if we take these equal highs out, there's market structure shift, and the flow's bearish. That's when we'd look short. But other than that, this is like everything's gonna be long. So, and that was the entry. So, cleaner price action long. If it's not a dip buy. Dow Jones. This is the tricky one here. Because this one is bearish. Officially. Why is this here? Okay. Fill this fair value gap. Maybe that's what we were doing. Yeah, I like it long here too. Long lamb as well, but at least for those equal highs that we created and the weekly fair value gap. Long until the weekly fair value gap. So yeah, I'm waiting Dow Jones out unless we get what I'm looking for. So, which is like everything. Because this is, yeah, this is bouncing in this fair value gap here, but thing is, yeah, this looks like a yes. Thing is, though, the higher time frame is bearish, so we are fighting that. So if we do get a dip buy, this would be logical into this fair value gap here. So I'll mark that out, which is what we may get. Problem is, none of this is like a displacement besides this move here. Order block. So yeah, not super clear with Dow still, but wouldn't it be a bad idea to get long? This has already gone the lowest it should go, unless it's seeking these actual lows. But there's no clarity here, so I like this. So we'll see. That'll be my main watch. Long the 15-minute otherwise, yeah, you gotta wait that one out. DXY. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, took out liquidity here. That's enough for us to head down. And if we're bullish on the indices, that kind of makes sense here. So, especially since we're not displacing above this high unless we did on the daily. No, I mean, it's not looking too good. So, feels like this could go and then go down. So, DXY could go either way, this one, but has swept liquidity again for downside. May double dip. But yeah, I am leaning bearish because how it's not displacing higher. It's every time it hits a high, it fails, and then yeah, so. But yeah, it looks weak overall. Looks pretty weak. Took out this high, already selling off. If you look at the smaller time frame, doesn't need to go down now, but very well could come take out the high one more time before going, because it's a new week. Euro. Yeah, euro is in a longing type of area. Pound. That's the thing though, these look like they could go deeper. Could go deeper. GU looks way cleaner though. Yeah, I still like the long in this weekly / daily fair value gap. It did touch it. The thing is, I want us to get discounted. And this is the current range here, so I would like a deeper pullback. JPY, unclear, seems upside is likely. So longs, if anything. Canadian, yeah. USD JPY, it's just everything looks bullish, so just gonna wait that one out. I don't want to fight the seasonal tendencies and stuff. Canadian dollar. Let's look at the monthly. Ooh. This candle does not look good. That's a displacement. So this could be headed down. Maybe this counterbalances these other currencies here. Unclear. Yeah, I don't know if I want to swing this. Obviously, we're in a range for the past few months, so not super clear. Still stuck in a range, still stuck in a range, still stuck in a range. I just don't like this type of trading. Let's just stay away from that one. Oil. Oil. strong buyback. So that dip buy would have worked perfectly. So that sucks. Missed that one. This is not what I want to see. I think I'm done looking at this. Silver. Yeah, silver and gold look like they're primed to keep continuing up. But I could see this coming deeper here, so I wouldn't like this long until we did come deeper. I think that's the case. Yeah, I'm looking for discounts on the higher time frames on these guys. So, yeah, the way I trade these ones is I'm looking for swings, like long-term, big movement swings. Like, imagine if you got here. Long trade, but it pays. Like if you got in, yeah, if you use this fair value gap, or sorry, this order block, you would have been like, okay, I'll buy the midline of this order block. But then, boom, I mean, look how, these are the type of swings I like. So, if we came down into here, this is where I'd ideally want to buy. If we like failed displacement here, you know, so we are in a discount in this candle. So that, I mean, that could be enough, especially with silver. Oh, okay. Silver's a lot more clean. Maybe silver is a buy. Yeah, I kind of like this. SMT. SMT, everything's there. So let's get a displacement here above this high. Let's just say that. I mean, this is already in a long area. Anything below here is a long. So, but I don't want to hold a painful trade below this low, you know. So, because this could have one more low, you never know. So let's wait for a market structure shift. Failed here. Failed market structure shift. So this is their last type of a look. So yeah, let's see how this area reacts tomorrow. Bitcoin looks pretty good. I'm already long some crypto though, so let's. What does Ethereum look like? Total 2. Whoa. This really pulled back. So yeah, we're waiting for confirmation on all of these. Everything needs a market structure shift. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. There's equal high or equal lows here, so I'm waiting for maybe this, but even then I'm not just gonna long it. So I'm gonna wait for confirmation for market structure shifts. So yeah. So silver looks decent, and then so top watches for me. Best setups are going to be longs in indices and silver / Bitcoin maybe. Bitcoin MS if we get them. Yeah, okay. Summary. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what news do we have this week? That's the last thing I need to look at. This week. Alright. Monday. ESMI. Tuesday. Retail sales. Wednesday. Juneteenth. So day off on Wednesday, probably nice movement in the morning. Tuesday, then choppy. So yeah, Monday trading, Tuesday morning trading, and then PM session. I'm done. And then Thursday, unemployment claims again. Why are we getting these so often? Do they do that every week? Friday, we are going to get a lot of Forex news. But PMI. So yeah, good week for trading. Just got to stay wary Tuesday afternoon. And Wednesday, not going to trade that day. But yeah, looks pretty good. Looks like a good week for news. Should be some catalyst there for us to get in some good trades. So I'll mainly be day trading, and then I'll have my eyes on silver and Bitcoin and pound for longs if we get, what we're looking for on the chart. So other than that, that is the video. I'm going to go ahead and deep dive and review some of my older trades. I'm not going to post a video with that probably. I'm probably just going to do that on my own. So anyways, if you like the video, go ahead and like it and whatever. But whatever, this is all for me. So if you're watching, cool. Toodles.